That's the last stop served, and first trip is over, first shift bit anyway. Jesus, what? Can't wait to get back to the depot and get a scran. I reckon I'll get there on time, which, although being as late as I was today, at some points 10 minutes, 15 minutes nearly, I think I was like 12 minutes at one point, I'll have made that time back, weirdly enough. So it gives you 17 minutes to get back there. And I might do it, but then look at this traffic here, so you never know. But anyway, it's a job well done, and the first bit of the shift is complete. So regardless, it won't affect the second half of my duty. I've got a good half an hour there now before I've got to do anything. So I'm going to chill out, watch a bit of YouTube, catch up with my messages, message my lovely missus and check on my children, and that will be it. Just chill. Quick time, I'm out the depot in a van. I've got to go to Sharsden Green, where I'm going to pick the 43 up. The weather is absolutely atrocious. There's already a 43 here, surely that's not mine. Mine ain't due till 12 minutes past. We're here to do it. I think this is for me. Oh, get in. Oh, he's 4 minutes early, he's buzzing. That's top. Yes. The only problem is no drinks. There's no drinks in the depot. Ruthless that. Let's get out of here, let's get out of Dodge. On time. Now that's got to be a result, that. Leaving on time. Bang on time. Go to the airport now. Let's get this show on the road because it looks busy. It looks absolutely busy. So I'm just going to start loading up. Just had loads of people at the airport then for the tram, so the trams are down. Don't know why. I seen there was a guy and he pulled up on the actual 43 stand. He must have been getting some layover at the airport, because me and a 43 was pulling into the airport, so there's 3 of us. And I had to pull into the 103 stand, and then there was one on the 43 stand, and then there was one on stand D, which I don't know what stand D was anyway. Might have been the 368 stand or something, but anyway, one of them backed off and the one in the middle was just getting absolutely hammered with people. And I had my numbers up with a good 5 minutes to go and no one was coming to the bus at all. I had to like get out of the bus and go 43. People just assumed that it was on a different stand, it wasn't the 43, but the numbers were up and it said 43, so then loads of people came to the stand and literally a lot of them was all trams. So don't know what's going on with the tram service, but looks like it might be busy for the bus boys. It is a wet night. I can just see the trees just getting blown all over the gaff. It is good savage running weather, this. Like, yeah, this separates the men from the boys being out in this. If I had to, I would be, but I'm not. Like, working in this was hard enough over the years. I just turned the heating up a little bit. Oh yeah. What a night that's been. On my last trip in as the 43, I got to Manchester Airport ready to load the passengers up to go back into town as the 43 for one more time. And there was about 50 people more at the bus stop, which is extremely rare on a Saturday night at 10 PM. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? So I'm thinking I'm going to have to put my numbers up straight away to load these up. I had 10 minutes layover and I never got a minute of it. And I loaded them up and they're showing me train tickets saying the trains are down. I'm checking the messages. We've got nothing on the ticket machine saying accept train tickets. These inspectors were on the bus and ended up basically arguing with them all, saying you have to pay. Anyone with a train ticket has to pay. You get free travel on the tram. The trains are down but not the buses. The later it got, the busy Piccadilly got, but that's me now, what, midnight? I've got to be up at about 7 o'clock to do my 13-mile run before I start work again at 11 in the morning. Probably going to take me a good couple of kilometres to warm into this run. It always does. Couldn't get to sleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Up and out, running for 8 o'clock. Not bad. That's 5k down. Definitely needed a kilometre to warm into it. First k was 4:42, then 4:32, 4:31, 4:25, and the fifth one was 4:23. It's not bad. I've only got another 15 kilometres to go. No, 16 kilometres to go. 3 more 5k's and 1 kilometre for good luck. The last 5k was 4:24, 4:23, 4:22, 4:22, and that one was 4:21. You see, once I'm warmed up and everything's settled in and my body mechanics are moving, you can fall into just a nice rhythm with your running. I've got 11 more to go though. The last 5k split was 4:20, 4:18, 4:16, 4:16 and 4:13. I've got another 6 to go. All going good so far. That's 20k down. The last 5k was quick. So 4:11, 4:07, 4:10, 4:04. That last one was a 4:06. Buried this last kilometre now. That's 21k done. Averaging 4 minute 19 second per kilometre for everyone throughout the whole run so far. Done. 21 kilometres run. 1 hour 30 minutes 31 seconds, 4:19 average pace. Decent. It's a good run that. I think that puts me at 120 kilometres or 121 kilometres for the week, which is my biggest week. 3 massive speed sessions. I did a 3k in basically 10 minutes on Tuesday, then 4x1k at Threshold. So I had an 18 kilometre day Tuesday. I had a 20 kilometre day Thursday for a Threshold session. I had a over 20 kilometres yesterday on a session, and I've just done a 21 kilometre long run, and I've done 2 10-mile runs in between that as well. Heavy old week. Plus I've been doing a bit of running with Katie. I've done like a bit of running with Katie because Katie's doing a training and it's dark, it's late, the nights are drawing in, and to be honest, there's just too many fucking weirdos about, and she has to carry an alarm with her. Do you know what I mean? It takes the piss. Our women and girls can't get out training, and I'm always going to be fit, and I'm always going to be around, and I'm always going to be there to do these sessions with her and help her out through everything like that. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm never going to be one of them out of shape dads where the kids are going out training and I'm too unfit to help them out. No way. So it doesn't matter if I've done 10 miles that day or 13 miles that day. If she needs me to get out and do 3 miles with her, 4 miles with her, 6 miles with her, I'm going to do it. But yeah, it's just that does me head in that side of it. But I do love getting out with her and training on the flip side to that. But it's just a shame that, you know, the world is the way it is. Got to be out of here in 10 minutes. to do the 50. One trip on the 50. And then I've got a big second half, which are the 101s. I'm just grabbing a little bit of a yoghurt. We've all got to be out there. Because I've not had time to have anything to eat. Since leaving the house, I'm coming here. I'm just pissing into the wind for time, really. Get on the bus in a minute, get to Parswood. Get the 50 done. Take plenty of drinks with me because I need to hydrate, because literally just depleted my system this morning. But I was 78 kilo when I woke up. So that's good. At least the weight's coming off. Which 78.8, so I've only got to lose like just a bit over a pound. A couple of pounds and I'm there. I'm just gonna go and grab my bus. It is BDE 203 Bay 21. So I'm on an electric bus, which I quite like the idea of, to do one trip on the 50, in and out. Oh, mine's going to be behind this one, innit? I just know it is. My bus is right behind this bus. So BDE 203, yeah? Which means I'm going to have to reverse it round it, because no one's going to be in that one, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So I am on the right one, yeah? Just double check. I've got to do the first user checks on this before I've got to set off anyway. And I've got to fit the mirror, because they always have a mirror on the front seat. Let's get these checks done. And let's get the flock out of here. Some kid last night done me with €1. Done me with €1. You get that off the kids though. If you don't check it in time or it's dark. So that cost me £1. Little sausage. Oh, look at that, perfect. I put it on the first time and it's absolutely aligned. Usually you're in and out and you're trying to twist that and then sit back going, nope, nope, nope. That's good. Right, rest of these checks done, and then we can get out of here. And that's too close to me, so I need to reverse. All that's left now is to get out of here. Reversing a bus used to absolutely freak me out. But you have your mirror, your camera. If your camera's not working, you really need to get help, like someone to help you out while you're backing it up, especially if you've got obstacles around you. But you've got 3 points of interest here to look at to make sure everything's sweet. Plus your eyes. But I told you, I just knew no one would be in that bus. It's always the way at the weekend. You get allocated a bus and it's usually at the back somewhere and there's a bus in front of it that hasn't moved. Anyway, that's it. That's the first user checks done.
Please apply handbrake. Please apply handbrake.
That door wasn't closed. So because that door wasn't closed, it's automatically triggered the voice. So that's because if you get out of the cab and your handbrake's not applied, that voice comes on to remind you to, because that thinks you're out of the cab. If that door's just open while I'm driving, that voice will just carry on until you put the handbrake on. That can be a bit annoying. But anyway, we're done now. Let's get out the depot and get to Parswood to do the 50. Right people, this has been a bit of a busy day. I'm coming off here at Northington and I'm going to do the 103 variation from the parkway to the airport. So the 101 goes straight over this, and these are both called the Britannia Hotel bus stops. So where the 101 goes over, we do a left. And for all intents and purposes, we are on time. That has shocked me because this bus has been a nightmare. I've been on this bus since just before 3 o'clock. Today I've done the 5th day and one trip on the 5th day, and then I come and did a handful of trips on the 101, and then this is the 103 out from town. And it started going into limp mode on me, where the bus just turns into a complete fanny when it goes up a hill. I mean, it's starting to do it a little bit now, but what I've had to do is I've had to reset it at Withenshaw. Then I did the 101 into town, and I was about 8 minutes late getting into town because of it. The depot had no one to cover to change the bus over or bring me another bus, so I've just persevered. And then I had like a 10-minute layover in town, which helped me out because I reset the bus and it set me off right, and it's just got me to that timing point on time. So what I mean is, like, when it turns into a fanny when you're going uphill, it doesn't matter. Even from a not a hill point of view, and you're just setting off, it goes at like 10 miles per hour maximum and builds up 0 speed. It takes ages, and if you get a bit of momentum and then you stop, I mean, God forbid you have to do your job and pick passengers up. It does not pick up any speed. So it seems to be okay. I seem to have like had this little hack with it here, where I put the handbrake on, and then I take the handbrake off and let the automatic braking system kick in so it's not moving. And that seems to make it go okay. Anyway, this is the last bit of my shift, and it cannot come quick enough. Oh look, it's doing it again, you see. It cannot come quick enough really. I'll get this last little bit over and then I can go home, because it's been a bit of a last 2 days, I mean, honest. So coming off the Parkway there and getting onto Palatine Road, we go down there and then we turn onto Church Road. This basically is the 43 route. You kind of join the 43 and then you leave the 43. There's been many a times people have made a mistake and they have continued on and done the 43. Easily done. So you come up this road, and this is always a tight road, especially this little bit here. To be in your mirrors all the time. And oh, it's doing it, look, no, 10 miles per hour. So you come all the way up this road, and then you just carry on doing the 43 basically until I tell you. But yeah, you know, like finishing work so late last night and starting work so late in the afternoon, but doing me workout. I had a 2-hour workout to do, so that 2-hour workout before I started my shift takes a lot out of you, but it also takes a lot of time off you. You're trying to fit things in, and then you get back at midnight. Well, you finish at midnight. By the time you get back home, it's like 1 AM, and then you can't shut off and go to sleep instantly. You take an hour to wind down. You might get your head down for 2, half 2, and then I'm up then doing my 21 kilometre 13-mile run in the morning before this shift, and then it literally takes a day off you all day. Good day. Look, there we go, look at that. Look at that, that's moving nowhere. That's so bad. And it started doing it right at the end. But yeah, it takes a day off you all day, so I've had no day. Because you're in at such a unsociable time at 11 in the morning till 7 at night. They're like the crappiest shifts I think you can get. Especially when you couple it up with the late shift the day before it, but you just have to do it, don't you? And this is when people ask me about fitting exercising, how do you fit the exercising? I couldn't tell you how to fit exercising, but I can show you how I fit the exercising. I have to get up earlier and get it done early. And it's not like I get up with a bag of enthusiasm to do it. Trust me, I don't. I definitely don't get up with a bag of enthusiasm. I barely want to get out and do it. The bed has never felt so appealing in the morning, but if you want to reach your goals and you want to get what you need, you're going to have to get up early and get it done before everyone else, aren't you? And that's just the way it is, and there's someone out there always outworking you, outgrinding you, you know. And you'll look on the Instagram or you'll look at whatever and they'll get their goals and you'll think, I wish I was like them. Well, you can be, can't you? Do you know what I mean? That's me done. That's another day done. That's a double day done in the depot. That's not just a day done in the depot, it's a double day done in the depot. Now I can get my ass back home, chill out, relax, enjoy a few days off, get some hard training in, fuel up, because I probably burnt more calories today than I've absolutely ate. Because at my dinner time, I think I had 2 tuna mayo sandwiches, a couple of Bliss bars, yogurt, packet of Snacker Jack crisp and a mousse, that's it. And I've ran a half marathon this morning, so I'm looking forward to getting home now and fueling up. Anyway, look at all them lovely buses, all ready, getting them ready for Monday morning tomorrow, but not for me. Have a good day, people.